What's going on, guys? Nick Dark here. This is going to be another video for the Forex League Market Lesson Series. This one will be covering trading breakouts and fakeouts, how to tell the differences, and what you can apply in your trading that can kind of give you an edge to confirm these breakouts or fakeouts. Okay, so we're going to start off here on this little diagram that I kind of made for you guys. Very simple. This blue is just price action. It doesn't really, that these are both bullish scenarios, but again, this price action this color doesn't represent anything specific. We're literally just looking at the movement here. We're trying to identify breakout versus fake out. So the one main way to confirm a breakout is wait for a retest. So in this scenario, price action is moving through resistance here. Some people will enter on the breakout here as we're moving through resistance, try and catch the beginning of the move. But the more conservative, high probability way to trade is to wait for a pullback, confirm a higher low, test it as support, and then enter on some setups that are, that have conviction, that are, pushing towards the trend that you're trying to enter on. So this is the best way to confirm a breakout, not on the initial break, but on the retest, confirming the, the strength of that broken zone, now testing as support. So it's a quick way to identify a fake out. So in this scenario, if price action pushed through resistance and pulled right back, that's a sharp move. There was no higher low here. This support didn't have any weight to it. It didn't hold price action, and actually price action fell back through it. So that is a fake out, right? And so many times I see traders fall into this trap because they try and catch the early move. They try and catch, resistance is breaking, it's going long, we're going to enter. And then, as volume's kicking in, they're buying in, kind of getting into that FOMO, fear of missing that trade. And then guess what? The volume pulls right back. Or the volume, picks up even more, and then we get a sharp reversal and it pulls right back through that level. So it actually shows us a fake out. So what we're going to do now is go over to an actual chart and identify some, confirmed breakouts, good examples, and some fake outs rather. Excuse me. So let's hop over to the chart. Here we are. This is NCAD. So we're going to look at breakouts, which I've labeled in green, and fakeouts, which I've labeled in red. And we're kind of just going to dissect each example and, talk about what's going on. So first, let's start all the way on the left near this weekly zone. So this is a bearish trend, right? We're moving through the weekly, right? Price action's falling. Bearish momentum is pushing price action. And once we got this push here, so some people would enter on, this here. Let's go ahead and get this replay tool for a second. So let's just play this forward and see what happens, okay? Playing it forward, right? We see a break. We see a break of this weekly zone. Some people would enter on this, the initial break, right? This is how you could potentially get caught into a fake out, is if you buy too early, if you're just entering on volume, and you don't know if this break has any significance, if this is going to hold or not. So what we want to do is wait for a lower high below this zone, and then that is a confirmed breakout. Okay, let's keep playing it forward. Here comes the retest. Confirmed lower high. We get an engulfing. This is now confirmed. Lower high below this zone. Confirmed breakout. So then you could enter on that and target lower. Okay, accordingly, obviously. Just keep playing this forward. Stop loss would be above that lower high. Your target would make sense and down to the next zone. Your risk to reward would make sense, at least 2 to 1, and so on and so on. So let's keep playing it forward. See what happens. Price action continues to drop. It goes right to that monthly zone, pulls back. Okay, is it going to bounce or is it going to break through the monthly? Let's see. Pulls back quite a bit, gives us another lower high. Test the monthly again. Let's keep going. Pulls back again, gives us another lower high. Pushes through, so it breaks the zone, right? But are we gonna enter on that? No, because we want to wait for a lower high, right? So let's keep playing it forward, see what happens. Waiting for that lower high. Oh, it pulls right back through. See that? Lots of exhaustion. So it gave us, this wick represents the amount of, sellers that stepped in during that day. This is the daily time frame. So during that candle, a lot of sellers stepped in, pushed price action pretty low, well into the zone, enough to kind of fake people out, to trick them into thinking that this is, going to keep dropping, and they don't want to miss the move, obviously, so they're shorting on that. And guess what happened? It was a fake out. It reverses, pulls right back through the monthly. And it could have been avoided. If you did take the short, that loss could have been avoided if you waited for a lower high below this monthly zone, a confirmed breakout. Okay, so let's keep playing it forward and see what happens. Pulls back through this lower high. Okay, comes up to test this high here. Okay, engulfing, comes back down, breaks through the monthly. Are we going to enter? No. We're going to wait for that lower high. It's a good sign, though. We want to see a break with good, good volume, no wick. So this is a good sign. Let's see what happens. Okay. Pulls back, gives us the retest, right? Nice lower high below the monthly. Tweezer top, lots of exhaustion, and then pushes lower. That's a confirmed breakout, okay? So it was in this scenario, it's good that these are next to each other because it shows you that patience pays. We wanted to wait for this. This was the real break, not this over here, okay? Because this lower high formed below the monthly. Let's keep playing it forward. Going down towards our next zone here. We'll just adjust this like so. Okay, keep playing it forward. Tested the weekly, right? Did it break here? Nope, not yet. We want to see a lower high. So we'll keep playing it forward. Keep going, keep going. It gives us a lower high here, but it's not, it did pull back through the zone. We really want to see a lower high more towards the bottom of the zone or absolutely outside of it. So keep going. Not a real example. Pulls back through. That's a fake out. Okay, didn't give us a lower high. Pulls right back through. Okay. And now it actually gives us another test to the downside. Potential entry for a lower high here as well. Still very much in play. Let's see what happens. Does it give us a lower high? It does, but it pulls back through the zone first. Not the lower high we want to see. Pushes back down. This could be it. This could be the entry, guys. Let's see. Nope. Pulls back again. Total fake out. And then actually gives us, let's see, a higher low here. Gives us a higher low. So this all in here was a fake out. We didn't get a lower high low enough, right? So we really want to see a lower high, below here. Go ahead and make this a little darker so you guys could see it, right? We want to see a lower high at the zone or below, but instead we were just getting price action, dipping into that zone with good volume and then pulling back immediately. Lots of exhaustion, tons of wicks. Not ideal for a trade setup. So we waited. We didn't get caught in a trade, so we're waiting and looking for other opportunities now. So this is pulling back into the zone, as we can see. Pulled back through this weekly, gave us a higher low. That's a bullish, that's a bullish signal there. So this thing's going to start pushing up now. So now we can watch. Let's keep seeing what happens. Play it forward, play it forward. Okay, we're at the monthly zone now, right? Let's see if it's going to break or bounce. Okay, gives us a higher low. It pushes through the zone. Are you going to enter on that? Are you going to enter on just the first break? No, we're not. We're going to wait for a higher low in this scenario. Okay, play it forward. Pulls right back through. Didn't give us a higher low. Comes right back through the monthly. And that is a fake out. Right? You would have got caught on this trade if you bought. Would have lost some money, and would have been a losing trade. So now it's holding at the monthly again as resistance. So it's looking like it's bouncing. So this could, continue to drop. This is forming a lower high. Let's see if it pulls back. Test again, lower high confirmed. Now it starts dropping. Okay, dropping. There's even, a micro level in here. So let's go ahead. So same concept with breaking and, confirmed breakout. So like we had this consolidation here. This is all consolidating, right? It's a tight range. And then we saw price action break lower right here. And then it gave us a lower high. Retested that broken support as resistance, gave us a lower high, and then drops. This is a confirmed break too, right here. Okay, that's confirmed. And now it's dropping. Let's keep playing it. Pulls back, gives us another lower high, drops to the weekly. Okay. Let's see, it's consolidating. Huge bounce. This was a lot of volume, so it's just playing the range right now. No trade opportunity there. Comes right back down with huge volume. Pushes lower. Okay. So this was all, what month is this? This is all Corona. This is all Corona stuff. So we're not going to, that's a whole nother lesson in itself. When you have that much fundamental influence, you want to just not trade. It's not real market structure. So let's just let this do its thing. Get through this Corona spike. Once we see some consolidation happening, then we could assume normal market conditions are resuming. Okay. Keep playing it forward. All right, we're going sideways a little bit now. All right, so now we're trying to figure out a direction. Price action is trying to establish a trend. It looks like it's a little bit bullish right now. We're getting a lot of higher lows, but we're past all this Corona news, this fundamental stuff. So let's keep playing it forward to see where it goes. All right, it's come back down to the weekly here. Okay, testing the weekly. Moves back up. Okay, so this right here, this could be a confirmed higher low technically. So let's say, price action pushed through down to this lower zone. It comes back up. It's going sideways, pulls back through this weekly. It's not really, there's no real direction as where where this market's going yet. We need to see, more levels established, more higher lows, more lower lows, more consolidation. We need to see more zones established before we can, figure out, where we're going. So this thing continues to consolidate. Then we get some volume. It drops, gives us a true higher low. So at this point, it's testing the weekly. It rejects pretty quickly. This is like a confirmed higher low. So this would technically be a very long, move confirming a confirmed breakout. So it'd be from here. So right, it pulls back, gives us the higher low. Then this is the entry to continue higher. Okay, this one now this wouldn't be the it's a good example, but it wouldn't be the highest probability setup just because of what had just happened, all this Corona news. So you may just want to take into consideration that this wouldn't be the best trade because it's not normal market conditions. Prior to this Corona news, it was so easy to identify break and retests, your fake outs, or just structure as a whole versus this, where this is all chop. But still decent example. It did test the weekly after it pulled back, gave us a higher low, and then continued up. Okay, so that's why it's highlighted. Let's keep playing it forward. All right, so we're approaching the monthly now. It's breaking through the monthly. Are we going to enter on it? Let's see. Not yet. Want to see a higher low. There it is. So it pulls back, tests a higher low right at the monthly, gives us an engulfing. So that's a good example right there. And then it continues higher, right? Up into our weekly. Perfect. Textbook, confirmed break right there. There's even a pattern in there. Looks like a bit of a flag or some sort of a triangle on a lower time frame. Perfect break, break and retest, confirmed breakout, and then continued higher. Really good opportunity there. Let's keep playing it forward and see what happens. So we reject off the weekly, comes back down. It forms something like we just saw back here, right? Lower time frame, confirmed break on this transition. So it reversed, broke through this support, these higher lows, retested, then gave us an entry opportunity. Confirmed break, right? Great example right there as well. Okay, so now we're at the monthly. Let's see what happens. It broke through the monthly. Are you going to short it? No, we're going to wait for a lower high. Always wait for those confirmations. This could very well be a fake out. Let's see. Yeah, we got a lower high there, but it's pretty overextended still. You could have taken a trade on there, and you probably would have been break even right now. Okay, let's play it forward though, based on this daily time frame. So based on this daily time frame, it was excuse me, it was a fake out. Even though you could have, it was a fake out because this wasn't a strong break. Like there's a lot of wicks here, there's a lot of exhaustion. This didn't have the conviction we wanted to see, so it actually turns out that this was a fake out, even though you could have taken a short on this little retest of the break of the monthly zone right here, right? So the way that this one would have went is you would have taken the short, you would have been break even, so it pulled back, and you would have had a no loss, no win trade. So break even, that's what that means. So no risk, would have been 1-to-1 at least, it looks like. So this would have been break even, that's fine. And then we would have seen that this was actually a confirmed breakout. So we're going to wait then, see if we get a more confirmed lower high below this zone, or if it pulls back. We could see right now it is pulling back, so let's keep playing it forward, see what happens. And that's it. That is current price action. So guys, we just went through pretty much all the examples here. There we go. Pretty much all the examples here of confirmed breakouts, fake outs, and then some other examples, lower time frame stuff in between. Okay, just showing you guys, how price action moves, what to look for to really, gain confidence in a trade. You always want to wait for that retest, because the worst thing you could do is enter too early. Let's say we're shorting here on this fake out, right? And then you lose the trade, and then you actually miss the real entry because you were scared to take the next trade because you made a bad decision over here. So it's always best to be conservative, be patient. Follow your own rules. Follow what you know. Stick with it, and just play it safe. So yeah, we went over a good amount of breakouts and fakeouts. All right, guys, and nice little diagram here again. So that has been the trading breakouts and fakeouts video. There's another video for Forex League market lessons, and I'll see you in the next one.